Hello and welcome back to In the Mind of Music with Nate and Issa here on IPO Radio. We're being joined by Brian from the Las Vegas band that started back in 1993, Hemlock. Thanks for being on the show tonight, Brian.
Yes, hello. Thanks for having me.
Oh, it's our pleasure, man.
Yes, so much so. So for those listeners that are not familiar with Hemlock, please let them know what your role in the band is.
I play drums and have been doing so, like you said, since I was a little kid. Me and my brother started the band in '93, so started pretty young and still trucking along and playing at the Whiskey a Go-Go in Hollywood tonight.
Sweet. So that's your brother Chad, who's also the bassist, guitar, and the vocalist, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay. All right. So being around for more than 20 years and still kicking, wow, that's awesome. So thinking about how your music started with your first album, Controllant, how do you feel Hemlock's music has progressed since the 90s, early 2000s, in your newest music release with Mouth of the Swine?
Yeah, sure. It's definitely grown. Production's got a lot better, but that's along with technology, but also just our songwriting. I think we've always stayed fairly true to our sound and just kind of keep pushing ourselves musically in every direction. And just songwriting, I think well, by now I definitely hope we found our sound by now. But we do like to push ourselves and keep growing as well.
Sure. So thinking about how your music has evolved, has the way you guys write music together changed as well? Do you say?
Only on this, yeah. Actually, we've been doing some pre-production for the upcoming album as well. As far as writing goes, of course, back in the day in Mom's garage, jamming out and writing songs and playing them 100 times and trying stuff out live. With the Mouth of the Swine album, that was the first time we took a little different approach. And with our guitar player, James, he's super techie and a recording engineer and live guy as well. We did a lot of pre-production writing on his laptop for the first time ever. And it was kind of funny because me and Chad had some kind of reference videos of stuff we jammed on over the winter. And I just kind of filmed a phone and gave them to him. He programmed my drum parts in, and we just get these ideas. And it was kind of easier to communicate. And as fun as it is like jamming in a room, we did a lot of cuts. It's kind of easier to be like, hey, let's throw an extra chorus here, and hey, let's take this segment out. Within a few seconds on the computer, you can have like, a very good reference type of finished product where you're at. So I actually did a lot of pre-production writing on his computer. It was the first time I ever plugged in guitars direct, and it's kind of funny driving down the freeway on tour, and Chad and James are in the back, singing and screaming into the microphones and whatnot. So it's kind of a different way to do it. But yeah, that was the first time we'd ever done it that way, and I actually kind of liked that route. It was interesting and had a lot more. In a way, relaxing, I guess, because you're not sitting there yelling, "Go back and do this riff again," hollering over the guitars and whatnot. So it was an interesting approach, but I enjoyed it. We've been doing some of the same again this time as well.
Right. It's so nice to see it. You guys evolved and have some great memories in there as well.
Well, that's awesome. We've kind of started doing the same thing, so I know exactly what you're saying about how it makes it a lot easier for you to kind of rearrange the song if there's something that just feels kind of off a little bit.
Sure, and the fact that we're all scattered everywhere, too, we were able to do a lot of writing not even together, technically. I'm in completely different states. So the technology has made that bit definitely a lot easier.
Hell yeah.
Right. So, Brian, you guys are no strangers to taking tours, being out most of the year, every year on tour. I think your social media said you guys are out 9 months out of the 12 months of the year, right?
Sure, that's a good average. Yep. Actually, we're in the middle of our, we called it the Skele-Tour, summer tour. We took the first few months of the year off this year, which is unheard of for us. So this is the most time we had actually taken off, probably in several years. But yeah, that's actually a pretty good average. We'll go out 2-3 times a year for a couple months at a time, and overseas as well. So things like that. So we keep busy for sure. We enjoy doing it.
So, yeah, I love the He-Man reference, by the way, the Masters of the Universe Skele-Tour. Oh, my God, I love the poster. I'm such a fan of that. So,
Great.
So about touring, you guys toured in the 90s, toured in the 2000s, and now are touring still. You guys have been known for your self-promotion and hard work. So tell us, before a tour, do you guys delegate responsibilities amongst yourselves or promotional teams like street teams to get the word out about the tour? Or what is the key in making the successful tours for you guys?
Yeah, definitely. Chad is very hands-on. He does a huge amount of, well, just everything within the band. As far as booking, we do have a newer booking agent and management as well, but Chad still oversaw a lot of that, and for years and years, he's been the major hands-on guy. Mm-hmm. We do delegate slightly. We all kind of have found our own role, in which, funny enough, I've kind of become the guy that does the interviews, so here I am.
And here we are
because
today.
I know, right. I know the history, and I'm pretty outgoing and pretty personable as well. So Chad felt confident enough to kind of let me take over the reins majority of the time with that. So, but yeah, definitely, we've all kind of found our roles for sure within the band. Whether it's not necessarily appointed, but you kind of see someone as a forte here or there, and things just kind of fall into place. So definitely, as long as we have had it, it's just kind of naturally just kind of come around for sure.
Well, whatever system you guys are using, just like you explained, it seems to be working out just fine, and you guys are having a great time doing it. So keep doing it, I guess.
Thanks. But, yeah, absolutely. I'm sorry, and I realized you did mention the street team, because that is huge, because there's not enough people these days going out, hanging up posters and handing out flyers and whatnot. Mm-hmm. So that is huge and key to a successful show, more than just a simple Facebook post or a simple event is. I do still believe in the old school style of going out, meeting people, handing out flyers, and just the word on the street, and the people at the shows are the people that are more likely to come back, when you hand them a flyer and they either see a new band or see a band they've heard of, or just someone they already like, oh, great, kick ass, they're coming back to town, more so than I think even Facebook. Facebook's a great tool, and then all the media, outlets. But again, those people are the ones more likely to be sitting at home, still on the computer, or waiting for that live feed or whatever. So I love people that actually get out and still enjoy live music a lot,
Oh, totally.
Yes, definitely. I'm definitely throwing up the horns to that statement, because not only are they promoting your music, but they're also getting out there in building their social connections and having that personal touch to other people. And I think that's what's lacking a lot in today, is people just kind of stay behind their computer. And I really miss the days of street teams going all over the place. I used to be in a street team, so I love street teams. I just want to say that. So
absolutely.
So, Brian, the topic of discussion tonight on our show is how to keep from becoming bored with the songs you play on stage again and again, time after time. So, Brian...
That's funny.
tell us...
I love the question. Yep. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay.
I'm already talked a little bit.
So, tell us how you keep from becoming bored on stage, or your band. Is there a new version you guys play at times of songs just to kind of keep it interesting, or what's up?
Because we do have so many, it's kind of funny to mention the versions. We have gotten to where we'll do a couple mashups here and there. We'll do a half song and do another segment. They kind of fit within each other. Luckily, we have so much material over the years that we are able to mix it up a lot, including new songs to come along. But the reason I was mainly laughing is most bands that go on tour will play the same set list every night, and to me that gets so monotonous, and it drives me insane. You can come see us 20 different times on any given tour, and you'll get a different set every night, because I write the set list, and I purposely mix them up so much, because I go crazy. When you're almost predicting what song's next, to me, then it starts getting routine. And I get it when you have the full stage production, and you got the lasers, and you got the pyro and all this and that, and there's cues and or backup dancers, whatever you got going on. But as far as your straight up rock band, metal band, punk band, get up on stage, throw up a couple lights, and crank that PA up. I'm just go for it. So yes, that's how I don't go overly crazy, is to mix up a song every single night and bring in different ones, and I'll look at our master list and be like, oh, we haven't played this song for a couple weeks, let's throw this one back in the mix, So that's how I keep it fresh for sure, because I would go nuts playing the same set every single night for sure.
Right. Okay. Well, thank you. Thank you for answering that. That's basically the topic of what we're going to be discussing. So I'd love to have it from the musician himself. Okay. So tell us one thing that your fans would be surprised to learn about you.
Me personally. That's interesting because I'm pretty out there, and our fans definitely become our friends, and then they become family basically. So anyone that actually knows me knows me. You know, I mean, I'm a huge '80s freak. I guess the biggest thing I could say is I love all kinds of music. I'm also in a country band out in Missouri, so I would say that's probably the biggest surprise anyone would believe. You know,
that is totally cool. That's country music. Hey. More power to you.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks. It's definitely morphed. It's got a little more rock element, but initially when we first started, it was pure country, and I was trying to do an 80s hair metal cover band in the winter out in the Midwest. I was going crazy. I'm like, I got to do something. And the guitar player and bass player fell off, but the lead singer's like, I'm putting together a country project. Well, at the time, I'm like, I don't listen to any of this, and I'm like, fine, we'll play a couple bar shows, maybe do a demo. And the more I got into it, the more I learned to love the music. Just really dove into it big time. So changed a couple members out. We got a kick-ass female singer now, and I really love the lineup. It's been a blast because it is totally different. I wouldn't want to do another metal band or something. I already got that now. So throw me something completely different, I'll be stoked.
Nice, keeping it interesting. And like you're saying, the fans become like family. Well, interesting you said that, because we have a fan of yours that basically sees you as family, says he loves you. He actually took a photo of you. His name is Shay Smith, shares your same last name, and he's from Salsa Man Photography. He took a photo of you right on the drums, and you just have this like awesome look on your face, like, I just got caught. So he says hello and wants to wish you well, and he'll be seeing you when you come down to Tucson. So
absolutely.
Anything else you'd like to add about the tour, the merchandise, or the band in general before we let you go?
Sure, yeah. We definitely got a whole new line of merchandise again with even the fun theme, just because we didn't have a brand new album to push. We kind of went with the whole Skele-Tour, He-Man theme. So we do got some T-shirts with the tour dates and that artwork on it. We got jerseys, basketball jerseys for the first time ever that are really cool. Again, at the show, it's more than anything. I just encourage people to come out, catch the live show, because that's where we have the most fun. And we'll carry and then just hit us up online as well. Facebook and YouTube and anything. Pretty much Hemlock World. Facebook.com/Hemlock World. YouTube.com/Hemlock World. Pretty much that's the way to find us. But yeah, like I said, I just encourage everyone to get out and still enjoy live music and come out and see us and sit and have a beer and let's take some pictures and hang out and rock out and have a good time.
Very cool. So, listeners, please check out this band's Facebook page links that will be provided after the show on our Facebook page if you don't already follow them on social media. Also, if you're in Arizona, Hemlock is currently out on their Skele-Tour tour and will be making stops in Mesa, Arizona on August 19th, Tuba City, Arizona on August 21st, Flagstaff, Arizona on August 22nd, and our hometown of Tucson, Arizona, August 23rd. Details as to where you can find more about them and where they're going to be performing are on their social media page. So, Brian, we're going to go ahead and play a track off of Mouth of the Swine. What would you recommend?
Let's go with Scam Artist. That's been a lot of fun performing live lately. So let's go with Scam Artist.
Sweet. And okay, so just the sheer fact that it is an awesome song to perform live, and hopefully us in Tucson will be able to see Scam Artist live. I know that Nate and myself, or at least myself, if Nate is not available, will be at the show in Tucson, Arizona. That's actually at the Loud House Bar on August 23rd. So I hope to see you guys all out there, and we'll go ahead and take some pictures with Brian and the band.
Great. Looking forward to it. Can't wait to see you.
All right, awesome, Brian. Well, thank you very much. Take care on the road. Enjoy the rest of the tour, and we'll see you soon.
Thanks. Yeah, take care. We'll see you.
Okay,
right,
take care. Bye-bye.
All right, so this is Scam Artist by Hemlock.